Hey guys, welcome back to CMoSpeaks. We are out here in the midst of rainy season, and this is when you mostly have your think tanks on figuring out about how you can get in more business and whether the strategies you wrote at the beginning of the business plan exercise that you did last financial year for this financial year are working. And if they're not working, then it's time to open your creative think tank. Now, why I'm saying open your creative think tank is simply because I'm not saying that the strategies that you probably wrote or envisioned for the company are wrong. Sometimes we guard our strategies so fiercely that we build walls around them. And when we build walls around these strategies, we fail to reason with folks who are bringing in new ideas to bring about some creativity, to pull in some strings which would eventually ensure that you bring in more business. Now, I'll just cite an example. Let's say you're in a morning meeting right now and you're not hitting the numbers where you think you should be hitting, and obviously you're gonna get some serious answers that you need to prep for to the senior management and the ownership. Now, when you are trying to find those answers, the thought that's running through your mind is that I've created something really good. It's supposed to work and it's not working. So you believe that maybe the team is not doing its part, or you start revisiting the steps and going into each process and activity and seeing whether we missed a step. Sometimes it's not about missing a step, it's just about bringing in a little bit of creativity in. Now, when I say creativity, I'm not saying that we need to paint a new strategy altogether and create something completely different from what you've written. I'm saying take ideas from the team. Now, they are fresh and they have a fresh set of eyes and a different way of approaching the whole situation or problem. They may have been there with you while you were planning the strategies, but the other folks who are actually going through the market and meeting folks on the field and understanding the pulse of the market. Simultaneously, in the course of this time, you would have brought in a couple of new hires who probably have a lot more ideas also. Sit together right now. It's your downtime. I'm sure everybody's getting flack for where are we going to on our budgets, how fast are we going to hit a half-yearly target and stuff like that. Do not let that pressure bog you down from bringing in more ideas to bring in more moolah. So my food for thought right now is that stonewall your strategies, but don't stonewall them in such a way that you block out an opportunity to bring in more revenue streams to the strategy or the overall business plan by saying that, I know it all, I've written the strategy, I know how this works, I've been handling this account for such a long time, I'm handling this chair, all that nonsense. That's crap. Because at the end of the day, if you have that thought process, you're never going to grow. And if you and your team's never going to grow, eventually your team feels that this guy is a dinosaur and he doesn't know what he's doing. So as it's almost the end of the week, take some time out to sit with the team, look at the strategies. Don't just look at it as what task have been done and where are you towards it. Ask the team creatively that if we did this, did we miss out on something? What do you think we could have done better? And your job as a leader is to handle the flack that you're getting from management saying that we're working towards it. Do not pass it down to the team. Let the team open up the thought process and let the team focus about getting you that number. A happy team delivers happy results. When I say happy results, these are the results which result in monies, and monies is what makes the management happy. So at the end of the day, your job as a leader is to ensure that you keep the management happy and you give them a right picture on how things are going to be achieved. And you need to be responsible for the team that you lead, telling them that you've got their back and you're open to suggestions. And while you want to stonewall a few ideas, tell them that what do you think can be done better to bring about that much needed breakthrough. So as I leave you today, I would like to say this: stonewall what you think is the overall picture, but don't stonewall it in such a way that you do not let any ideas seep in which would result in stagnation. So keep that little bit of gap for some ideas to see through and let the new team suggest you on how things could be done better. Take out some time right now in your downtime where you're properly hitting that flack for non-performance. Do not let that bog you down. focus on how you can pull yourself up, pull the team up, bring them up to speed on what needs to be done, create ownership in the process, and deliver those much needed results which management wants, ownership wants basically, and you make yourself feel like you did something great. If you like what you see, please do give a like, and if you think this could help someone, please do share this in your huge networks. Cheers to the next episode, guys.